Ah, teacher. Okay, go on.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. Back with some more transfer news. There's actually a lot today. It's not all transfer news. There's also some fun stuff that we're going to talk about. Serie B, World Cup, and FIFA. Listen, Mike, the one thing that we always get, Mike the Milan fans on the show, but we haven't had any Milan news. We don't control the news.
Yeah, everyone keeps messaging us that, right?
But we found the solution because today there was some news. Although it's not about the transfer market, it is about their club. We know that their owners have had some problems with money and a lot of stuff that we always said we're not going to talk about because it always goes in a circle. But anyway, DiMarcio said today that they do have Asian, Arab, and American companies who are interested in investing in Milan. Whether that's going to be the full company or whether that's going to be part of the company, I really don't understand. But there are companies who are looking into investing in Milan. We know we have heard the owner of the Dolphins, Stephen Ross, which would be absolutely sick if he could get involved with Milan because he, similar like that James Pallotta, I think it'd be really cool at Milan. Anyway, Roma have gotten the green light today. They are safe from FFP requirements. They met all the conditions that they needed. They're safe this summer. Inter, on the other hand, didn't complete all of them. They met some of the requirements, and they're, at the moment, the only thing that they're going to suffer is that they only can pick up 22 players in their squad versus 25. But I do believe that it's still going on. But it looks like they're not going to have a transfer ban. They're going to be able to sign players and all that good stuff, which is important. PSG, I don't know. These guys keep slipping under the radar.
These guys are paying these UEFA officials a little bit more money.
Allegedly, right? Okay, allegedly. We don't want to get sued. Okay, amazing news right here. When I heard this, I was jumping for joy. Sturaro, the legend, he's got an offer. Yeah, I'm not kidding. He actually does. Leicester City have offered 13 million euros for him, and Juventus went back and said, no, we want 20 million.
You were like, wow, is this a real offer? Let's see how much more we could get from these English teams.
Bro,
that's incredible.
I saw a comment when we posted this. It was like, are you sure it's not Juventus are offering to Leicester City for 13 million and Leicester don't want to pay? But
everyone makes fun of him, but he gives his all, even though he's not maybe Juve material. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
This guy's been there for 4 years. He's had like 3 good games.
He tries, though. He does try.
He does try. Yeah, you could try at Leicester City, too.
He gives his 100% every time he plays.
Oh, this is not a freaking Sunday soccer league over here.
He's not one of those players
We're playing freaking, come on, Champions League. I slapped on the table 2 times in one video. I don't think I've ever done that. Another huge news for Juventus. This was pretty good. We got a few more Juve news coming up. João Cancelo, we've been talking about him for a long time. He played at Inter last season, really broke out towards the second half of the year. Valencia, he went back to Valencia because Inter could not sign him for 40 million, which Valencia are asking for. Juventus jumped in just before he was agreeing a deal with Wolves, and it seems like this one is getting very close to happening. DiMarcio reports that there's optimism that this deal will get done. He even says over the next few days it could be completed, and a deal is going to be close to the 40 million requested by Valencia.
Wow.
Huge.
Wow, it is big.
Thank the Lord that Juventus are not going to have to go into the next season with Deschillo. My anxiety is off. Darmian this summer. Oh,
at least he's staying in Italy, which is good. If Inter wasn't going to get him, might as well stay in the Serie A, and Juventus is going to get him. He's going to be great, I think.
Listen, to have Cancelo and Alexandro on the wings, you finally got fullbacks that are good again. Lichtsteiner, all due respect, his time was up. Deschillo is not complete enough to play for Juventus. And Darmian, that's like putting 2 Deschillos on the right side. So for me, it was never good. I'm being mean, jeez. More Juve news because that's what there is today. Allegri said a quote that I really respected from him. I did say earlier on that I probably would have let Allegri go at the end of the season. He says that he rejected Real Madrid because Juventus is my future. To reject Real Madrid is huge for any coach, especially Allegri. And I think that's a testament to where Juventus are, and I think that's a testament to who Allegri is. Coach of Real Madrid is a dream for anybody. Even as much as I hate them, you got to admit, one of the best clubs in the world.
They're like on a different caliber. They're one of the best teams in the world right now, so...
And he would have, I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say. I would have gotten in so much trouble if I said that.
Oh my god!
See if you can guess what I was gonna say. Maybe it will
hurt. Someone's gonna know.
No one's gonna know. Did you know?
I think I knew. I don't want to say it now. I'll say that.
Okay. Huge news, amazing news right now. Serie A has officially acquired the rights to EA Sports. No more Calcio A. I hate when we get those messages like, guys, do you follow Calcio A? Do you follow Calcio A? It's no longer going to be called that. They also found a deal for Serie B and Coppa Italia
rights.
Huge.
This is huge.
The younger generation, if you look at the kids out there, they don't know. They don't even know the word Serie A.
No, that's true.
They don't know that the league is called Serie A. That is terrible marketing in a league that doesn't know how to market already.
This is going to be great too because they're actually going to be on par with graphics and advertisements in the Serie A. So now we're going to see some faces that actually look like the faces other than Dybala, Higuain, and the big stars.
Some people were commenting that Milan don't have the deal with FIFA, so that Milan's faces might not be there. That's why Juventus. I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
We don't
just
really
opened up another chapter.
We don't completely understand it. It's weird how like Bernardeschi doesn't look anything like him, but then they'll have like Sturaro who looks like perfect. I think Sturaro's the one who looks perfect.
There's definitely going to be a level up of face, though. It's going to be more realistic.
But what's really good is now we can start doing FIFA videos and actually write Serie A in our titles, and they get searched because everybody's searching for Calcio A, and we would never put that in our titles. But anyway, good job by Serie A to do that. And talking about rights deals, the Serie A rights have been sold within Italy. Sky Sport and Sky Sport and Perform Group obtained them for $973 million a year, which is more than the last deal that they got over 3 years. It doesn't really affect us unless you're in Italy watching. This is just the Italian league, the Italian rights. But as a whole, Italy did sell for $1.4 billion for all the domestic and international, which is a big jump up. And we know that league rights, I saw a stat today that, is it not Wolves, West Brom? Who's the team that got relegated? West Brom. They were relegated from Premier League, right?
Yes, yeah.
They made the same amount as Juventus did. And Juventus champions of Serie A. That is, it's great for Premier League, but still, we have to all go up a level. And then you also got to think that Juventus makes so much more than freaking Hellas Verona at the bottom. So we need to get that gap closer. This is one of the good steps there, even though Premier League is much higher than us. But anyway, another great news. Pippo Inzaghi, Super Pippo, is returning to the Serie A, this time as a coach for Bologna. We know he was in the Serie B playoffs with Venezia. Unfortunately, they did lose to Palermo, so he made his move to Bologna. $600K a year. I believe it's a 2-year deal. I can't wait to see Pippo versus Gattuso and then Pippo versus Simone. The Inzaghi brothers.
Inzaghi bro derby. That's going to be a sick one.
This is amazing. It's amazing. And now he finally has a chance to really test himself at a high level. It's going to be difficult. We know Donadoni really started losing the team over a little while. He kept getting fights with the fans and stuff at the training centers. He kept yelling at them. And a guy like Donadoni was very experienced. It was strange that happened. So I think that Pippo's going to have a huge job to deal with. And it's going to be interesting to see how he handles this.
And Torosidis too. I want to see how he does it.
Why are you going to bring up Torosidis? As we've got all the rest of the news going on the screen, this doesn't have to do with Italian football, but it is pretty cool. USA, Canada, and Mexico did get the World Cup 2026. I remember just a few years ago when they were doing 2018 and 2022, USA was bidding for it. We were in high school and we went into high school and we're like, no, USA didn't get it. I think USA is getting most of the games. Yeah. It's just amazing to see. The sport is going to continue growing in our country. I think that USA and Canada have some of the biggest Italian abroad communities. So I think it's just going to be incredible. Let's just pray that Italy and Greece.
And Greece, bro. And USA, since they're...
No, USA, they're hosts.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They're hosts.
Even Canada. Do they have a team?
And Mexico. Yeah, I think.
And people are going to get pissed at me for that. But, guys, how amazing for anyone living in USA or Canada or even Mexico if you're watching.
The thing is, the sport's going to grow so much in this country and just going to be so... We're going to see people wearing Benevento jerseys and Sassuolo jerseys. I can't wait to see that, guys.
I don't know about that, but it will be amazing to see the sport grow. We've been seeing so many of those memes. It's like you go through stress during... You showed me the meme. It's like stress, work, this, and then it's like World Cup, and it's like finally the time to relief. So it's a very hard time for all of us. Oh, but forget about the World Cup starting today or tomorrow. We did have Serie B today, the finals.
The first leg, that's right.
First leg, Palermo were down 1-0. They came back 2-1 at the Barbera. It was a beautiful game. Palermo were dominating most of it. Coronado, keep your eye on him. 25 years old. Next season, if Palermo do go to the Serie A, it's going to be huge. And just to clarify, Frosinone did finish in 3rd place in Lega B, which means all Frosinone need is a 1-0, and they would go through because no away goals in Serie B. what happens if it ends tied, the team will end the season in a higher ranking goes through.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
so, that's a little scary, right?
Which you?
Which I what?
Which you?
Which I what?
Which you?
What?
Did say you're gonna hate?
I don't really like that. Just cause it's like, listen, the playoffs are already here. Whatever happens, happens. You shouldn't drag anything out from the season I had before. It should be like extra time and panel. Body could have won an extra time in the first.
Every time I hear body, I just think of
Antonio screaming or something.
Guys, look at this sketch that he sent us for our IFTV's new
the table for the podcast. Guys, let us know. Do you think this is pretty good? I think it's kind of cool.
Ignore the sponsors that he put over there.
Antonio he's an architect though, so he knows about this stuff. So.
But anyway, about Serie B, I think that the finals they shouldn't be about who finished in the final, who finished above. There's 1 point difference between Palermo and Frosinone.
Who do you think is going to take it, Marco?
I think Palermo's going to take it. They had a much more experienced team, and all they need is a tie, and then they go through. Anyway, a little bit of a longer video. Not too much transfer news, but there was some incredible news all around.
Really great
Let us know how you feel about everything that we mentioned. As always, jump down in the comment section below. If you are new to IFTV, English coverage of the Serie A is right here and across all of our social media platforms. So subscribe and like this video if you did enjoy. As always, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.